Hey boys and girls, today we're going to learn how to use something really cool called the jamboard. A jamboard, boys and girls, is like the whiteboard that we have in our classrooms where we use markers and we erase our work so that we can play tic-tac-toe or solve math problems when we're doing some problem solving. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, boys and girls, so our first step is to go to peelschools.org. So we're going to go to peelschools.org. And it should take us to a page that looks like this. That's step one. Step two is to log on to BYOD. So BYOD is this button right here. Ta-da! All right. And once you've logged into BYOD, you're going to see that these are all of your apps. So this is your student portal with all of the learning apps, all the cool different products that you get just by being a student at the Peel District School Board. Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to try to find our D2L to look for the Jamboard. So we're going to scroll all the way down to Learning Resources. This is Learning Resources right here, and I'm going to look for D2L Brightspace, which is right over here. I'm going to click on that. Okay, welcome Miss Badia to D2L Brightspace. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to find my G Suite apps. In order for me to do that, boys and girls, I need to keep scrolling. These are all the classes that I'm enrolled in. So you're going to see a menu at the top left corner, which are like 3 dashes or 3 lines. You're going to click on that and you're going to get a list of apps. And here you see G Suite. So we're going to click on G Suite. Okay. Now once we click on G Suite, it's going to take us to a page with several different apps, including Google Classroom. But we want the Jamboard. So we're going to click on Jamboard. Ta-da! Here we have Jamboard. All right, bada bing, bada. So why do we need Jamboard? Well, Jamboard, boys and girls, is like a dry erase board or a chalkboard or a bulletin board. It lets you do all sorts of cool things, such as finding images from the internet and typing notes or writing notes about those images to brainstorm your ideas. It also allows you to use a pen on the screen and write math problems out. Maybe you need to explain your thinking in math using pictures, numbers, and words. So the Jamboard is a great way for you to do that. So there comes with a bunch of tools on the left-hand side. So what I just highlighted here is a little laser, okay? And if I go to the first tool at the top here, that's a pen. And that pen will allow me to write directly on my Jamboard. Does anyone know what 5 plus 5 is? You got it, boys and girls. It is 10. Good job. Good adding. All right. Now that we solved this simple question, I'm going to use my eraser, which is the second tool from the bottom. And I'm going to erase this problem, and I'm going to give you a more complicated problem. What is, let me think of a question that's really, really super hard. 12 plus 13. 25, you say? You are absolutely right. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. You are so super smart. I can't trick you. Anyhow, this is the pen and the eraser feature on Jamboard. But the coolest thing on Jamboard is that it allows you to search for images on the internet. Okay, so if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th tool on the left-hand side, this allows you to do a Google image search. So when it comes around that time for you to do research on that country or that animal or that habitat, this will allow you to pull all your images together. So I'm going to pretend I'm researching sharks. I'm going to type in sharks. And look at all these photos. There we go. Oh, check this out. That's amazing. These are great white sharks. I don't know which one to choose. They're all so good. Greatest thing about Jamboard is that you can choose multiple images and post them on your Jamboard. Let's see here. Oopsies. Okay, these 2 images. I'm going to stick with these 2 images. And I'm going to post them on my Jamboard. Okay, I'm going to erase my math problem. Now, if I find facts on sharks and I want to type them out, I don't want to use the pen. I can use something called a sticky note. So if you take a look at the tools on your left-hand side here, you're going to see that the 4th one from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, is a sticky note. And I can say, the great white shark is a large predator. Save. Boom. I could type a note about my picture and see there's a sticky note, and I can move that sticky note so that it is close to my picture. These are all sorts of the kind of cool things you can do on Jamboard, boys and girls. So I hope that you have a chance today, if you're really bored in class or at home, or you have some extra time because you finished your work early because you're just that super, that you have time to kind of fiddle around and explore your Jamboard. Remember, there's 4 steps. peelschools.org, BYOD, D2L, and G Suite. And you look for Jamboard. That's all for today, boys and girls. I hope some of you fiddle around with this and explore this, and maybe you'll find some new tools that you can teach Miss Badia about on how to use with Jamboard. Good luck, everybody. Until next time.